Yo, what's up? My name's Dave and you suck at programming. Alright, today we're going to talk about date parsing in Bash. Okay, date parsing, it's no one's favorite thing. This is a nightmare working with date and times, super annoying, especially time zones. But we're going to cover just the basics and the bare minimum here just so you can understand what's going on and you can feel kind of a little bit better when it comes to parsing the date in Bash. Alright, first things first, you have a command, date. You run it and it gets you the current date. Really simple. You can also give it a format string. So if you use a plus sign, you can say time is, whatever, hour, minute, second, and then the date command will replace that with the current hour, the current minute, the current second. If I run it again, you can see it's updated. This format is called strftime or strftime. You can learn more by using the man page here. It's a pretty standard format. You'll find that a lot of things use it. There's a lot of percent signs you can replace with different parts of the date. Super useful. But did you know that it's built into your shell if you're using Bash and you're on, like, I think it's Bash 4.0 or something newer? Either way, you can use printf. Printf has its own set of formatting, so I can say like, hello, %s, and then %s will get replaced with whatever string comes next. So if I put user, it'll say, hello, Dave. Cool, pretty nice. Well, with printf, I can also say time is %t for the time, put a new line, and then this won't quite work on its own because inside here, we can put parentheses, and now we can put formatting strings in here. So we could say, hour, minute, second. Cool, and we get time is. Now, there's a little bit more than that. We have to put a -1 here. We didn't have to in this example, but this can get more complicated. -1 tells Bash that we want to use the current time. There are other things you can use, like the date the shell started. You could also give it your own epoch time, and it will format that. But for this case, we're just going to use -1 here. All right, pretty nice. Speaking of the epoch time, let's say we want to go backwards. Let's say we want to express the time in some sort of way that we could parse later. Well, we can use the epoch time. This is the Unix timestamp, epoch timestamp, whatever you want to call it. This is the number of seconds that have elapsed since January 1st, 1970. If this is new to you, you're probably like, what the hell is wrong with computers? Yeah, I agree, but it's super useful. It makes parsing dates super easy. So date plus %s, this is a pretty common way you'll see of doing it. It's also built into printf. So again, if you have the t notation, the %t notation, you can put a %s just like we used above. And don't forget the new line because it's printf. And we get the same thing, only this time it's built into the shell and it's not forking external date command. Even better than that, even newer versions of Bash have a special variable for us, epoch seconds. This, when expanded, will be the number of seconds that have elapsed since January 1st, 1970. We don't need printf, we don't need the date command, we can just do this. While we're here, we could also look at epoch real time. This is the exact same thing, but with microsecond resolution. Very useful. Pretty cool stuff. So yeah, there's some magic variables in Bash for parsing date, and hopefully this demystified parsing and using dates in Bash.